So hello, welcome to our first Let's Drone Season 2 Episode 1. Now in the last episode we talked a lot, in the last part of the series we talked a lot about how to set up your drone, how to create your drone. Now obviously since I ended the last season on your prep for your Mavic Pro 2 and your Mini, there's been a lot of updates and a lot of changes. We've had a new drone introduced by DJI, which is the Air 2S. We've also had the FPV come out, and we've also had an update which allows the smart controller to be used with the Mini 2. So now in this episode I'm going to talk a little bit about the changes. I'm also going to tell you how we're going to process Season 2, how we're going to go through Season 2, and how I'm going to try to make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more interactive than I did in Season 1. And also how we're going to set up these episodes. So I would like each season to be around 6 to 7 episodes. And I want to take you through the steps of how a drone works, how to follow the rules, the changes that have come out. One of those big changes that Autel now has geofencing, which was a big reason why people preferred it to DJI. But that's all changed now because they've come up with an update forcing them to use geofencing. So first of all, this is the newest drone from DJI, which is the DJI Air 2S, which I don't believe had come out, or I don't believe I had it when we were talking about the other drones in this section. As you can see, it's much smaller. It's probably the update to the Mavic Pro 2, which I have since got rid of, for those that are asking, because I have this to replace the Mavic Pro 2. It's much smaller, it's lighter, can do everything that the Mavic Pro 2 can do, except it has a fixed aperture, and the Mavic Pro 2 had an adjustable aperture. For me, my level of filming, this is not going to be a big deal because it doesn't really affect me that much. This also shoots in 5.4K, whereby the Mavic Pro 2 could only shoot in 4K. So that was one of the biggest updates, and throughout this season I'm going to be talking about these three drones mainly, and also going to be flying these three drones mainly that you see in front of me, and also the FPV. For those that aren't aware, I'll try to get you up there right here. This is the FPV from DJI. Comes with the goggles, the controller, and the stuff itself. I'm going to talk a little bit about the motion controller and all that, but that's the biggest difference. And I'm mainly going to be talking about these four drones. If you want to learn more about the drones in specific, check out my other series, which is What Drone, where I'm going to talk mainly about the drones. Also now we have the smart controller, which has an update itself, which allows you to actually fly the Mini right here with the smart controller, which is a really good update. It's not a fantastic update, but people have been asking for it for a long time, because now basically you only need one controller to fly all three of these drones. So now literally with one controller I can fly all three drones. So I could take all three drones with me, only the smart controller, and you can fly it. Now none of these are major groundbreaking changing. We also have the rumors of a Mavic Pro 3, which will maybe come in during the time of these episodes, and I will talk about it, and I will address the rumors a little bit in one of the episodes. Also, I would like in this episode to bring in more interviews. I'm going to try to get some famous Instagram and some famous drones on it to talk about their opinions of the drone, what drones they like, the difference between FPV and regular flying. So I'm going to hopefully go through all those in the next episodes. So welcome to Season 2. Hope you guys enjoy it, and hope to see you during the episodes.